Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Happy Tuesday wherever you are around the world. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP, see what is happening this morning, and of course what is yet to come. And it's not even the morning anymore. We're past the afternoon. But a lot has happened today. A lot has happened for the crypto markets. We're going to be discussing that today. Tuesday, we saw Bitcoin, the king of the market, hit a new all-time high. If you've been watching the XRP updates over the course of the last few days, I've been indicating that, this week, I'm very confident that Bitcoin breaks towards an all-time high, and that's exactly what we ended up seeing happening. Market did move up with the Bitcoin momentum over the course of the last few hours, but since then dominance went up a little bit higher, and also Bitcoin saw a little bit of a minor pullback, which of course is going to come and impact the broader market. Right now, as of recording this update, you're seeing majority of the market back into the red. As far as XRP is concerned, down about 3.7%. But let's take a closer look at it. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. I have some good news to share with you guys as far as the price of XRP is concerned. Looking at the price though, right now it's currently sitting at $1.09. Down 3.3% in USD as mentioned, down also 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at $63 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 6.2 billion. Let's go over some of the news that's obviously going around the crypto space. Then we're going to come back to the price and really discuss what I'm personally projecting. So look at this. VanEck officially endorses a strategic Bitcoin reserve. You can see this for yourself. Matthew Sigel posted this: for immediate release, VanEck endorses strategic Bitcoin reserves. No need for sources. We'll just tell you ourselves. Huge, huge move. And remember the landscape shift that we've been discussing for months and months out. Now you're starting to see how big of a deal this really is now, and where the asset Bitcoin is really heading. And you're looking at names that never really focused on the likes of Bitcoin and even crypto in general or blockchain technology. And since Donald Trump, and becoming the 47th president of the United States, the entire landscape is shifting because, of course, Donald Trump himself is, a pro-crypto person and a president. And I think this is going to play a critical role in the success of, U.S. becoming the global hub for crypto, as well as, the mass adoption coming towards the crypto industry, which we're already starting to see happen. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Bitcoin's $1.85 trillion market cap tops. Look at that. Berkshire Hathaway and JP Morgan Chase combined. And if we know these two, big institutions have not been big fans of Bitcoin in the early stages, and here we are, Bitcoin making history. Look at the long-term perspective. You're seeing on a day-to-day basis Bitcoin being accumulated by the big players now. We're not even talking about small retail anymore. We're talking about big players. Let's think about it. Who has almost $100,000 to put into Bitcoin in terms of retail? Of course, I'm not saying there's not people out there, but it's becoming more expensive to obtain Bitcoin. But these massive asset managers, institutions, for them, it's still cheap. They're not here for the next 12 months, as I've stated thousands of times. They're looking at the next 10, 30, 40, whatever years. They are seeing Bitcoin as a real asset that is here to stay. And this is why mass accumulation is happening. And of course, after the halving itself, Bitcoin becomes more scarce over time. And they're seeing the potential, and you're seeing major calls happening for Bitcoin. And remember, if Bitcoin is able to reach the likes of, $1 million plus, and, projects like XRP are able to obtain where they currently are, or, reach higher levels in terms of the rank, imagine how much of a market share they can have from Bitcoin percentage. And that's what we need to be realizing, and only a few people are realizing that. And again, at the end of the day, it's all speculation, but the potential is what we focus on. But let's continue to take a look at this. You guys can see breaking news today. Donald Trump officially nominates Howard Lutnick for Secretary of Commerce. Howard Lutnick, Chairman of CEO of Cantor, will join my administration as the U.S. Secretary of Commerce. And I know people in the comments are going to be like, when are they firing Gary Gensler? When are they appointing a new chair for the, SEC? But looks like things are starting to get done. That's what a lot of people keep ignoring, but you don't want to be ignoring this. Look at this. Things are starting to work. And I think we're coming closer and closer to Gary Gensler being gone. Bye-bye. And that is what a lot of people are waiting for. And look at where the price of XRP is already sitting at before the Gary Gensler being fired. And I've emphasized this, which a lot of people will ignore, as well as, the lawsuit is still going on. And I think based off of that announcement itself, we do see XRP going up. But some people are going to come out and say, this is not a good news because, of course, in terms of RLUSD, because, of course, a lot of people are not fans of USDT. You could see Lutnick, a crypto supporter, has ties to Tether with his firm managing USDT's US Treasury reserves. So, again, some people are not going to be too happy about this, but, again, pro-crypto person coming in as a Secretary of Commerce. Secretary of Commerce. I can't speak when I'm too excited, but big moves happening. And also, the good thing that you want to be looking at is this shows you things are getting done. And, I think we are coming closer and closer to that Gary Gensler restructure happening. And not just for Gary Gensler being gone, but for the entire SEC. Moving forward, we're going to come back to, Smoke's amazing post, but let's take a look at this 100 million XRP transferred from unknown wallet to unknown wallet. Who's moving this chunk of XRP? If it's one of you, why don't you guys share some with the community? I'm just kidding. But look at this, guys. And I think we're going to see more and more accumulation of XRP occurring as we do go into the future. As the price of XRP starts retesting some of these levels, you're going to see more accumulation. And of course, believe it or not, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, XRP is already back above $1. Why are people not already jumping in? What if I told you some people don't care about that? Some people don't care about that at all. Maybe some people are still waiting for that announcement, official announcement where, this SEC lawsuit is over, and as well as, of course, Gary Gensler announcement coming out, whether or not he's going to stay as a chair, which most 99.9% of the time is not looking likely he is. But that's what we need to be focusing on. But let's go over our good old friend Smoke's post. So you can see global regulatory clarity for crypto expected in 2025. We know about that. But let's kind of go over, what he said. The Financial Stability Board, an international body that sets global financial standards, announced yesterday that most countries are aligning their crypto regulation within its guidelines and plan to have the framework ready by 2025. This is a major milestone for crypto adoption. The FSBC's involvement adds credibility as their standards are designed to ensure safety, consistency, and trust across global markets. With 68 members jurisdictions, including major economies like US, EU, China, Japan, and FSBC's influence span over 90% of the global GDP. Clear, coordinated rules make crypto safer for investors, encourage big institutions to join, and push it closer to mainstream use. And again, this is the importance of regulation, right? Big money is more focused in coming in. And, I saw one news that, all these major banks that have been talking over the course of the last few years, we don't really care about blockchain technology, are actually integrating blockchain technology under the radar. And all of a sudden, they're going to come out and say, boom, we already have it implemented. They're already ahead of the curve. And, what's a very interesting way to kind of look at it is look at the major banks and start looking at the jobs they're posting. And what I noticed in the last 2 years specifically, because I personally have, focused and kind of have been doing my due diligence and looking into, what way this industry is really shifting in. Because of course, the old ways are just long gone. You need a new technology like blockchain to really be implemented into the bank's infrastructure. And you are seeing over the course of the last, I would say, 2 years, a lot of major banks, not just within North America, I'm talking even across the globe, that are hiring, blockchain experts, crypto experts. Why are they doing this? Let's think about this. Why are they, okay, if they're just hiring, crypto experts, it makes sense. Maybe they want to, offer, crypto services to their clients, maybe self-custody. But again, that is a huge deal itself. But, why are they hiring blockchain engineers, devs? That's where, you need to be really thinking from how this landscape is shifting. And I totally agree with that specific article. I can't find that. I'll find that for you guys and kind of share with you. But that article pretty much stated that banks are actually implementing blockchain technology and adding it into the infrastructure under the radar, which is crazy to think about. The 2025 timeline shows that governments are treating crypto as a serious part of the global financial systems and highlights how close we are to fully regulated global crypto markets. Amazing, amazing stuff. But let's take a look at the price, because the price has done something very interesting. So first and foremost, I did highlight this in my Pepe and Bonk update if you did watch that. If not, we're obviously going to talk about that. So you guys know on my channel, I emphasize the importance of the dominance index quite a bit. And it's very, very important to me. And you can see this for yourself. Since yesterday, we have seen the dominance go up 1%. 1% for the dominance. That is not a small move for the dominance itself. So earlier this morning, despite Bitcoin seeing an all-time high, you were seeing the market kind of laggy, against Bitcoin. And that kind of explains as to what's happening. Dominance is currently sitting at 60.5%. Bitcoin, on the other hand, let's actually give it a refresh live right now for you guys to really understand what Bitcoin's doing. So Bitcoin is back below its all-time high, which of course kind of explains why you're seeing the market turning back into red compared to earlier this morning, because the majority of the market was green at that time. Fake out, clear fake out, part of the game, what you need to understand. But remember, your boy Crypto ZX over the course of the last 2 days, especially over the last 24 hours, was indicating that Bitcoin could actually end up hitting a new all-time high. And that's exactly what we saw happening. Bitcoin reaching the likes of almost $93,900 price point, and since then has seen a little bit of a retracement. But look where we're being supported by. The previous resistance is coming in as a level of support. But am I surprised by this? Absolutely not. We need to understand that whales are gonna come, because after the price of Bitcoin popped out, what do you think is the sentiment? Oh, bullish. Yeah, Bitcoin's about to break out. Bitcoin's about to break out. And that's where, futures platforms are just going crazy in terms of people longing, being extremely bullish on crypto. Even though it is bullish, I personally think we're going to see a new all-time high yet again very soon for Bitcoin. But this is where the whales come in and shake out the weekends, which is part of the game. And this is why, just a quick reminder to each and every one of you guys to stay away from leverage trading. And again, I know there's so many new people coming on the channel that are joining the Crypto ZX Army. Shout out to you guys. I am super against leverage trading. I've been offered thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm not going to name any of these exchanges, to come promote leverage trading. But I've been against it from the beginning because I've lost money. I've lost thousands of dollars, and these markets are highly, highly manipulated. They will, get you to join by saying, there's this bonus, you get this bonus. Complete BS in my personal opinion. I care about my viewers. I want you guys to completely stay away from leverage trading. And that's one thing that I will completely emphasize till the day I'm no longer, alive, pretty much. So that's why it's very important to stay away from leverage trading. And imagine how many people got wiped out around this range. But so far, so good. If the price of Bitcoin is even able to close around this $92,000, I'm expecting, even later today or tomorrow morning, Bitcoin picks up traction and hits a new all-time high. But now if we're looking at our good old friend XRP, currently sitting at $1.09, if you are looking at the price of XRP, it is still remaining within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But you need to highlight the fact that Bitcoin was able to reach an all-time high. Now remember, at one point, Bitcoin dominance is going to come back down. Once that happens, that itself is going to be a major confirmation for myself that price of XRP starts breaking out, and of course other news like Gary Gansler and etc. etc. But the price of XRP is holding quite well, which a lot of people are ignoring right now. I've been reading the comments lately. People are already fed up with this consolidation over the course of the last just 3 days. We need to understand this is part of the game. I love the way XRP is holding, trading sideways. Obviously, if it's able to break out of the $8.19, then I think we are going to start heading towards this $1.26 and maybe retesting the 61.8 once again. But yeah, so far so good. I'm liking the setup. You need to understand how dominance works, how Bitcoin works, and then everything starts aligning. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.